Hi there, Leo, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of June the 13th through to the 19th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Leo. First up, we have the Seven of Swords reversed, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hierophant in the upright. Next, we have the King of Swords in the upright, followed then by the Page of Swords upright. And lastly, Major Arcana, the Death card in the upright. So you started off with a Major Arcana, you end off with a Major Arcana. What's going on, Leo? We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse position for you. Seven of Swords in the upright position can point to, always call it the little scoundrel card. This is where somebody could be being unethical. Now, this could, for some of you, could represent somebody you've been dealing with, and perhaps that something has come out about them that is unethical. Sometimes he can represent the little sneak thief who runs off with your ideas or runs off with your belongings and so forth when he's in the upright. When he is reversed, this energy can represent the thief gets caught or the situation gets exposed. So something could be going on here. There could be an exposing of something for some of you. Somebody who tried to do something unethical perhaps is getting in trouble for it. When the card is in the upright, sometimes it can simply point to avoidance, avoiding dealing with something that needs to be dealt with. When the card is reversed, this can also indicate that not avoiding, maybe some of you are no longer avoiding dealing with a situation, or a situation is being dealt with now. Your first card up is the Hierophant in the upright position. This is Taurus energy. It's interesting, Taurus also got this card as well, so maybe there's a connection to some of you with a Taurus, but this is the Hierophant coming up right at the beginning of the week for you, indicates making commitments and signing contracts. For some of you, you could be signing a marriage contract. Maybe you're getting married or in the process of starting that whole marriage proposal. Well, not really a proposal. It would be more the paperwork of it, where you've got to sign the contracts and do all of the technical part of it. Others of you, the Hierophant can represent just simply making a commitment to someone. Maybe some of you have been dating someone for a while, and you have now decided that you're going to live with them or get married or do something official. Others of you just want to do things the standard way. Sometimes the Hierophant can simply represent just wanting to do things the conventional way. Others of you, this can represent signing on the dotted line a contract. Now, it could be a contract with anything official, especially government term project, or it could be working with schools or churches or anything like that that is on the official list. Others of you are simply signing a contract for something. It could be, we have contracts involved with a lot of different things that we do, such as purchasing a car, a home, a loan, or something like that. Could just be signing contracts for that kind of thing, a lease on an apartment or something like that. Next card up is the King of Swords in the upright position. Well, it is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So the King of Swords can sometimes also represent someone in the legal field. This can represent an arbitrator, it can represent a police officer, someone in the military, or a judge, a lawyer, or even a surgeon. Perhaps some of you are speaking with a surgeon this week. But it's interesting with the Seven of Swords being here in the reverse position. This indicates strongly that some of you are dealing with a legal matter, because this could be a police officer, the thief gets caught, right? Or it could be a lawyer who's representing someone who's in that position. And maybe some of you are no longer avoiding dealing with this King of Swords. This King of Swords could be somebody in your personal life even. This could be a boss, this could be a family member, a friend, or what have you. The King of Swords is known as somebody who's more mental, cerebral, is into, dealing with stuff in terms of logic. They leave emotion out of it. This person is usually pretty good with their words, and they're good conversationalists, much like a lawyer or somebody in that type of profession. Moving on towards the weekend, we have more energy here. This is the Page of Swords in the upright position. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Pages can represent small, younger people. They can also represent someone who's only giving little tidbits of communication. Other times, this can represent somebody looking into your background, which would make sense if you have just maybe applied for a job or something like that. It could be somebody's looking into your background. It can represent somebody spying. Sometimes this can be that little bit of a stalker energy, someone looking at your social media, that kind of thing. For others of you, the Page of Swords can represent somebody who's just sort of, I always look at him as the little gossip around the water cooler at work that, tells you, hey, did you hear? Could be stirring up some gossip or giving you some information, but it's not the full story. You have to get more into the King of Swords for the full story. Some of you, it could just be that, there's something going on in the courts and there could be somebody talking about it. This could even represent a reporter maybe that wants to talk to you about a story or things like that. And the last card you have is the Death card in the upright position. Well, this represents transformation. This is where something either needs to come to its natural end or it needs to transform into something else that's workable, because something is not working here, Leo. Now, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you because it's just a general read, but there could be a situation going on. It could have something to do with this avoidance or with somebody being sketchy and perhaps the legal aspect of it. Some of you just signed a contract and this could represent your lawyer that's involved. But whatever's going on here, it just seems like, for this to come up at the end of the reading, it's like something is coming to an end. Something's being cut out, sometimes the sword energy. And you do have 3 sword cards here. It could be representing for some of you, something's being cut out of your life and it's being replaced with something new. It could be a career, could be a job, could be a relationship. There's something going on here that just is sort of like, fini. It's come to an end because it's just not workable anymore. Others of you, you're trying to find a way at the end of the week to make it workable because you know that it can't be sustained as is. Very interesting reading here, Leo. Please do leave a comment in the comment section below if you know what this is about. And if it relates to your situation, do tell us how so. But that's what I have for you. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week and hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye for now.